This one stock is about to skyrocket. The company makes cables, optoelectric components for data centers. They also make the glass for smartphones. But the data center angle is a growing revenue segment. They have partnerships with Broadcom as well as Global Foundries. Global Foundries is basically like IBM. They've actually, in New England, near where I'm at, purchased an IBM plant within the last decade or so. The company is Corning, ticker symbol GLW, $3 billion of revenue, up 20% about year over year. This is a very attractive picks and shovels for the AI boom that not many people are talking about. Let's jump into the chart and information about the AI connection.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
All right, so this is GLW Corning. This is recent results. If we look at the very recent results, we can see the earnings was a beat. The reaction was kind of so-so. But in this particular case, it's great for us as short to medium term investors because it brought the price of the stock down to this really important pivot level where here, investors decided, hey, this is worth more than before the rare earth scare. China has 95% of the rare earths, and that caused a big move down in the market when Trump or the U.S. sort of misinterpreted that they would not be able to use those rare earths. Investors said Corning was worth more. Earnings reaction not so great, bouncing back like a ping pong ball, and now it's right at this level again. So really key opportunity in Corning. So with that in mind, let's jump into a little bit about what they're up to and how they're benefiting from the data center boom. And it's fiber optics, communications infrastructure. Similar to these other companies, Core, Light, AAOI, Lumentum, solid reactions for 2 out of 3 of those. I'm always picking on AAOI just because it's so choppy and then just got wrecked here. But forgetting about that, some stocks just don't play nice. We can look at CoreWeave too, which is just having more and more struggles. This was already being confusingly difficult to invest in. $14 billion meta investment, barely moved up, sold off. And then earnings reaction, not great. Some sort of employee troubles or whatever. I'm not even looking at this stock in detail right now when you have stocks like Corning just consolidating like this, even when they're up so much. And fortunately, you don't have the risk of a biotech like QURE or an NTLA, which everyone who was like, hey, NTLA is a good buy down here after this sort of FDA departure controversy. They need a control group. They can't just have a placebo. Well, guess what? Now it went even lower. So that's why we don't buy the dips on those. Sure, QURE seems to be turning up, but that was not predictable in my opinion. Why worry about those risks? If we look at the biotech ETF, sure, it's doing great. XBI, Lebu doing solid. That's where money's rotating into. If you want to buy biotechs, healthcare, maybe take a look at those. I personally think it's more risk reward wise and a more efficient use of money, even though the stock moves 3% a day, to get into a company like Corning. So that's the level right now that seems interesting, around 88, just about on the dot. So I'll risk $1, look for a move of $10, $20 to the upside. Now, as far as what else they're up to, they do actually have a AI segment. So they have the glass that they're already putting in smartphones. So that's great. That's a solid market for sure. But this is the meaningful growth driver. Data center AI infrastructure demand, expanding margin, and what's the challenge about this is, sure, if they invest in U.S. jobs, manufacturing, that's a very national narrative. People are going to be excited about that. And as long as the AI narrative continues, that's a great idea. Of course, the risk is that if there's other companies that can supply these cables, that's a problem. But it seems like this company is totally integrated with these big companies, Broadcom, Global Foundries already. And as long as they keep having those connections, they're going to be basically the fiber provider of choice. So as far as what those connections are, well, here's some. If we look down at what these companies are up to, Global Foundries is basically validating their cables. NVIDIA even mentioned their name as a partner likely to benefit. So that's always a friendly little announcement. If NVIDIA is talking about you, you're probably pretty important to the AI build out. So sure, I mean, anything could happen, but they literally created a product called Glassworks AI this year, including a cable specifically designed to connect basically servers in AI data centers for generative AI workloads. And generative, I was talking trash about generative AI the other day, but generative AI extends to LLMs. So it's anything written as well, even though I initially, kind of like an idiot, associate that with like making crazy Sora videos or crazy pictures like you'd see for consumer AI. But this extends to like important legal documents, any type of, even healthcare information that needs to be validated across like sensitive internal patient data. That's called generative AI as well. So I have been corrected. So that's the idea. GLW Corning. They're the material science company. They just make the cables, but big market. Now the data centers need a lot of cables. If you like this video, hit that like. If you want a free course, hit that subscribe. And if you want one-on-one help, head to stockscommunity.com.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.